Hey everyone, today I'm going to go over some of the key items that I like to bring with me for my backcountry ice fishing adventures using my ATV. I absolutely love to get out and explore secluded waters back in the bush. There's just something so nice about often having the lake all to myself and fishing less pressured waters. There are a number of items that I like to bring along with me for these adventures so that I'm prepared, and I've laid some of them out here. Starting off, you'll want to check your owner's manual to see which specific tools you'll need to bring along in the event that you need to make any emergency trailside repairs to your tracks. In saying that, it's not that I'm expecting to break down, but on the off chance that I do need to make a repair, I ensure that I am prepared. I'm running the CAMSO R4S tracks, and it is recommended to bring along a few different wrenches and sockets as well as a small lift jack. There's a list in the owner's manual with all the different items that you should bring along, but it's also a good idea to familiarize yourself ahead of your trip with the repair process just in case. When traveling back in the bush, you may come across a fallen tree across your path, which can really put a damper on the day if you're unable to get around it or not prepared to remove it. With the R4S tracks, it is not advised to drive over objects such as a tree trunk, a stump, or a big rock that are over 12 inches tall, as they can become wedged between the front and rear track, which can immobilize the machine. I've encountered a fallen tree that I couldn't get around or over, and highly suggest bringing along a chainsaw in the event that you need to remove a tree. I purchased a small electric chainsaw so that I don't have to worry about mixing or spilling gas. If you can't cut a tree or get over an obstacle, another thing you can do is use small pieces of wood to help form a ramp, which will enable the tracks to get over the obstacle. You'll want to bring along a shovel in the event that you find yourself in deep snow or slush and need to dig out. I picked up this foldable shovel, folds up nice and small and compact, easy to pack. Well, this machine is extremely capable. CAMSO rates the tracks for 60 centimeters or less of snow. So if you find yourself stuck in slush or snow, shovel is a huge help just to dig out and around the tracks to help get moving again. Tracks increase the capabilities of your ATV, but the trade is increased fuel consumption. Therefore, it's a good idea to carry extra fuel in case you anticipate needing more than one tank to reach your destination, or just having a bit of extra fuel as backup. I picked up 2 of these 2+ gallon tanks rather than one big can. This is nice because if I think I'm just going to need a bit of fuel, I can bring one and save on space. Or if I think I'll need more, I can bring both. It also makes it a little bit easier to handle when refueling as well. It's really important to plan your route ahead of time and also to let someone know where you're going. Nowadays, there are some handy GPS apps and devices that allow you to plan your route ahead of time and record your track, which just makes it so much easier to navigate. I've been using the Backroads Mapbook app on my smartphone, but if you're going to be in an area with little or no cell reception, I highly suggest looking into products such as the Garmin InReach, which allows you to send and receive messages using satellite technology. In terms of safety items when running out on the ice, I always bring along a spud. This is also referred to as an ice chisel. This allows me to check the thickness of the ice by whacking it against the ice in front of me. Once I determine the ice is safe to stand on, I then drill holes with my auger to ensure the ice is thick enough for my machine. Never ever skip this step and always ensure that you're constantly checking the ice, as the thickness can vary throughout a body of water. Another item that I always have with me are ice picks. Thankfully, I've never had to use these, but you should always have them on you. And what this is, little spikes that will, if you happen to fall through the ice, this is going to help you grip the surface of the ice and help to pull yourself back up. In order to be prepared for self-rescue in the event of falling through the ice, I highly recommend wearing a flotation suit, as this is going to help increase buoyancy which helps you get up and out of the water in the event that you do break through the ice. A few other safety items that are a good idea to bring along include a basic first aid kit, as well as an emergency kit with waterproof matches or a lighter, as well as fire starter. I also like to bring along a waterproof headlamp or flashlight as well. Hopefully this list helps you prepare for your backcountry ice fishing adventure. Have fun, be safe, and best of luck out on the ice.